So today I have a great exercise for you to master your reggae groove at the piano. We'll take a look at progressive exercises to get your reggae comping from here to here. And we'll also look at different cool variations of comping patterns in the reggae style, including cool bass lines, the difference between straight and shuffle reggae, and so much more. So let's get started. If you're new to MDEX Music, we create music books and apps, piano arrangements, and we discuss improvisation, songwriting, and sometimes we take music theory to strange and uncharted places. So subscribe and hit the bell, and join us for exclusive access to our ever-expanding library of music resources. Exercise 1. Let's start with the basics. Play the bass on the downbeat and the chords on all the ands. Try to see if you can control the length of the bass note. Can you make it last exactly 1/8 note so that the bass ends exactly when the right-hand chord comes in? Also, make the chords short, and you can add an accent on the first chord after the bass. Exercise 2. Now we can start adding some more bass notes. And there's a couple of ways of looking at the notes that you're adding. You can think of the current chord and choose a chord tone, like on the F, we could play an A, or you can think of the target chord on the next measure and approach the root of the next chord. You can use notes from the pentatonic scale or the target chord. For example, if you want to approach D minor, you can play A, C, D, the last 3 notes of the D minor pentatonic scale. You can also use stepwise motion on the bass using notes from the current chord scale. Exercise 3. Let's add some rhythm to the approach notes of the next chord. So, if I'm on an F chord, I can play F, A, C to approach the C chord on the next measure. But now, I want you to repeat each note like this. Remember to accent the upbeats like this. Exercise 4. Now, let's add some rhythm on the right hand. Just play 2 16th notes on the first chord of each measure like this. Make sure you accent the first chord. Think of the second 16th note as a bounce or a ghost note. Exercise 5. Here we're just going to combine exercises 3 and 4. So now we'll have a more complex rhythm on both hands. Exercise 6. Another common variation on the bass is playing 2 16th notes followed by an 8th note on the downbeat. And in order to concentrate on this rhythm, we'll make the right hand simple and just add a few quarter notes on beats 3 and 4 of the bass. Exercise 7. Time to put all of these things together. Exercise 8. So far, we've been playing a reggae groove with straight 16th notes. But here's a variation in the reggae style that uses a 16th note shuffle. So instead of having even 16th notes, the 16th upbeat is moved later in the rhythmic grid. To practice this 16th note shuffle, we're going to play the bass notes on the downbeats. So make sure you're swinging those 16th notes, making them closer grid-wise to the following bass note. Exercise 9. Let's add the bass variation with two 16th notes and an 8th note on the downbeat in the bass. Don't forget to swing this 16th note. Exercise 10. Let's put all of these rhythmic patterns together and incorporate a few of the approach notes in the bass. Remember to swing the 16th notes. Thanks again for hanging out with us today. As always, all of our members will get free access to PDFs of today's arrangements. If you'd like to become a member and have access to this and all sorts of other cool stuff, click on the join button or the link down below. YouTube seems to think you're gonna like one of these two videos here, so why don't you hang around and check those out also. We'll catch you next time. Thanks.